I always say that Africans are the only people who refuse to learn from the past. You see what is happening in Rwanda right now? This man, Paul Kagame, the Rwanda president, he's becoming a problem to Africa. You know what he's doing? Paul Kagame is trying to create another Israel in Rwanda. UK government want to send refugees to Rwanda, and Paul Kagame accepted the offer. These old leaders always plant a seed of conflict, and after they are gone, the next generation will come and reap the consequences. Make sure you share and like the video for it to go viral, because this is a threat to all of us on the continent. These refugees came from different countries and they want to send them to settle in Rwanda. Do you know what is going to follow after? In the next 10, 15 to 30 years, they will give them independent states, supply them with weapons to start fighting Rwanda through a narrative of defending themselves, just like what they are doing in the Middle East. Those so-called refugees are not refugees, they are occupiers. All the African countries who are accepting these refugees, listen to me. The moment those refugees land in any part of your country, just bear in mind that that land where they landed, that land no longer belongs to you. In the process of time, they will claim it by force. In 1945, after the Holocaust, when refugees were all over looking for a place to settle, Palestine opened their arms and accepted them. In 1947-48, America declared them as a state of Israel, gave them weapons. They quickly turned and started unaliving Palestinian women and children through the narrative of defensive system. It is a strategy. The West have been looking for means to recolonize Africa. So they are trying so hard to creep into the continent to own permanent states. Same thing is happening in South Africa. There is a white town called Oriana in South Africa where blacks are not allowed to go in their own land. And today, those guys in Oriana are calling for independent states. Very soon, the West will arm them to defend themselves against South Africa. And the whole South Africa is going to fall in conflict if care is not taken. Why are they sending the refugees to Rwanda? It is because Rwanda is close to Congo. Even in Congo, with all their instability, they are also accommodating refugees, trying to add more problem to themselves. Africans, we don't want to use the thing. The Rwanda government should stop Paul Kagame. If not, another genocide will start there, and it will affect the next generation, because as for them, the old men, they are already old and they are about to die. So they should not take decisions that the next generation will come and suffer from. These refugees they are sending and using to fill the continent of Africa, these are the very people that will stand against the unity of Africa in time to come. When we say let's unite, they will disagree, because they are here to protect the interests of where they are coming from. This Paul Kagame and our African leaders, they don't want to learn from the past. I've been saying this, that knowing your enemy is a different thing, and knowing how your enemy operates is another thing altogether. It is a new strategy to destabilize Africa and recolonize Africa. If they are tired of the refugees, why don't they send the refugees go back to their country? I'm calling on the Rwanda people to exercise their right as a citizen and speak against this. They should start speaking if they don't want to become victims of genocide in the future. The only crime of Palestine today is to have accepted those refugees. The only crime South Africans committed today in their own country, and they are restricted access to a particular place, is to allow those guys to remain in Oriana. Let the Rwanda government stop Paul Kagame. If not, the future will not be pleasant to see. This was the same thing that happened in 1945 to 1948. Those refugees were declared as independent states, and the West quickly armed them with advanced weapons to start unaliving Palestinians. Today, Palestinians wake up and they can't find their country. Rwanda should not allow this to happen. It will germinate into something that will practically destabilize the whole sub-Saharan region. Not only that, but also cause a mega effect on the whole Africa. These guys are only looking for ways and means to get independent states in Africa, where they can base and achieve their long-term goal. Be smart.